Welcome to the Speed Pro core activation workshop. So we are going to do a very short session on how to activate your core muscles. So to do this, we're going to come down onto the mat and I want you to do this before every single core exercise that we do. So to start with, I want you to just lie here completely relaxed, and you'll feel like your back might come slightly off the mat. You might be able to put your hands underneath and meet each other. Your pelvis is going to tilt forward slightly. And your abs are going to feel nice and relaxed. So to engage them, what I want you to do is think that feeling when you're going to zip your jeans up and you pull that zip up. So you're going to tilt your pelvis towards you, so roll the pelvis back. So now your back is stuck to the floor. And then you're going to think right from the bottom of your abs up to the top. You're going to think about zipping them up. So you're going to, it's not a breathe in, because you should still be able to breathe and talk when you do it. But it's an engagement of those core muscles. So we'll relax them again, so your pelvis will tilt forwards, you'll have that gap at the back here, and your abs are going to be nice and relaxed. To engage them, we're going to tilt that pelvis down, and we're going to pull the abs together. You're going to think about really like zipping through, lifting up through that middle, and holding nice and strong through that middle. So one more time, we're going to release forwards, feel that gap in between, and then we're going to engage them by tilting that pelvis towards us, taking a nice big zip up the middle and holding nice and strong here. Now, so we practiced it in that lying down position. We're now going to come to standing. So again, relax forwards, so you can see from the side here. If you relax forwards, your bum sort of pokes out, your hips come forwards a little bit. That's a very exaggerated way, but you can feel it sort of relax through that center. So to engage the core, we're going to tilt that pelvis towards us, engage through that middle, and really hold strong through the middle of your core. So you're pulling up through the middle, and you can hold nice and strong here. You can still have a conversation, you can still breathe. So from the front, you relax forwards, and then to engage it, we're going to tilt that pelvis towards us, pull in through the middle, and feel really strong through that center. So if we were going to do this in a high plank or a box plank position, you can see it from here. So relaxed, my back is slightly dipped down, we're not engaged. So to engage, I'm going to tilt the pelvis under. That's quite an exaggerated one, but tilt the pelvis under and pull that belly button in towards the spine, lift through the middle. You can see that my core is held strong and really engaged through this center section, which is going to give you really good stability both whilst you're running and also during all of these exercises. So there is our short video on core activation. Welcome to the Speed Pro core strength running specific workout. We've got our 5 exercises, we're cycling through them 3 times, so let's get down the mat and get started. So this time we're starting on our back, so we're going to start with 1 crunch and 1 toe tap. So hands coming up to the temples, back pushed down into the mat, legs into tabletop. So we're going to go 1 crunch, take a nice deep breath, tap those toes down to the mat, keep the same angle at the hip, at the knee the whole time. Crunch, lower down slowly, toe tap, nice deep breath. Remember, we're not using the hands to pull the head up. Nice deep breath, toe tap, pushing that lower back into the mat. Crunch, breathe and toe tap. Good. Crunch, nice deep breath, lower down under control, toe tap, breathe and crunch and toe tap. Good. And let's finish on the crunch. And lower down, take a nice deep breath. Coming over onto our front, we're coming into that high plank position. Hands underneath the shoulders, and nice deep breath. Come up into that high plank, squeeze the glutes, belly button pulled to the spine. We're going to do our shoulder taps, so keeping that body nice and still. Don't want to see it rocking from side to side. Tap, breathe, brace, tap. Good. Keeping everything nice and strong and stable. No twisting from side to side. Tap and tap. Good. Slow and controlled. Tap breathe, tap, and tap. Good, almost done. Keeping the hips nice and still. Tap, and last tap, and release down. Good. So we're going into a plank position now. So hands on, elbows underneath the shoulders, arms parallel, nice deep breath. So into that plank position, bum down, core strong, lift through the quads, squeeze the glutes. And we're going to lift the left leg and put it down. Good, keeping that body nice and still. Don't let it twist when you do these. Breathe and lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. It doesn't need to be a big lift. You're just taking those toes off the mat. And lift. Good. Breathe. Lift. And lift. And hold that plank. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe. And release down. Good. Coming over onto our backs. Take a nice deep breath. And legs are going to come up into the air. Push that lower back into the mat. Arms come up. Keep the legs really still. Don't let them move. And we're going to crunch up. Reach towards the toes. Release down. Reach. And release. Good. Reach. And release. Nice. Reach. Breathe. And release. Pushing that lower back into the spine, into the mat the whole time. Belly button pulled to the spine. Reach. And release. Good. Reach. Breathe and reach. And release. Good. Almost done. Reach. And release. Reach. And release down. Good. Okay, so we're coming up into seated. Sitting tall, arms outstretched. We're going into those C curves. So we're going to slowly come back to that biting point where you feel like you're going to fall. Hold. Breathe. And lift. Good. I don't mind how far back you're coming, as long as you're working hard. So back, hold, breathe, release and sit tall, keeping the feet on the ground the whole time. Shoulders relaxed. Hold, breathe, and bring it up. Good, sit tall. Coming back, slowly, slowly under control. Hold, breathe, and sit tall. Good, almost done. Back, hold, breathe, and sit tall. Really nice. Okay, so coming back into that one crunch, one toe tap. Nice deep breath. So legs into tabletop. Take a nice deep breath. Let's go. Crunch. Lower under control. Toe tap with both feet, keeping the back on the mat. Crunch. Breathe and toe tap. Good. Crunch. Breathe and toe tap. Good. Crunch. Control it down. Toe tap. Good. Keeping those knee angles exactly the same, so all the movement's coming from the hip joint. And crunch. Good. Breathe. Release. And crunch. Good. Toe tap. And crunch. Breathe. Finish on that toe tap. Good. Okay, coming over into our shoulder taps. So hands underneath those shoulders. Nice, strong, high plank position. Find that balance. Core strong. Belly button's pulled into the spine. Shoulder tap. Keeping those hips nice and still. No swinging from side to side. Bums down. Nice straight line. Shoulder, hip, heel. Tap. And tap. Good. Keeping that center body really strong. I don't want you swinging from side to side. You should be able to balance a cup of water or something on your back without it spilling. And tap. Good. Breathe. Tap. Good. Focus on keeping that body really still. And tap. Good. No twisting. Tap. And tap. Good. Release down. Take a nice deep breath. We're coming into those plank and leg lifts. So elbows under the shoulders, arms in parallel. Up into that plank. Bum down. Squeeze those glutes. Find your strength, find your balance. And lift that leg. And bring it down. Good. Belly button's pulled into the spine. Don't twist the body. Lift. And down. Good. Lift. And down. Nice. Lift. And down. Pulling that belly button in. Core really strong. Lift. and lower. Remember, it doesn't have to come up far, it's just the toes are coming off the mat. Lift, and lower, good. Lift, hips staying strong, glutes working, and release down, good. Over onto our back, raised leg crunch. So, legs up into the air, fix them in a position, don't let them move, legs are staying still. Back being pushed into the mat, arms up, let's go, crunch, and lower, lift, and lower, good. Control it up, and then control it down. Lift, and lower, good. Lift, and lower, good. Those legs are staying completely still. Lift, and lower under control. Lift, breathe, lower, good. Lift, and down, lift, and down. Really good, almost done. Lift, and lower, and release down, good. C curves to finish this circuit. So, arms out in front, shoulders back and down. Sitting tall, pull the belly button in. Nice deep breath. Come back to that biting point. Breathe, and sit tall, really good. Back to that biting point, that point where you feel like you're just going to flop or your feet are going to come off the mat. And sit tall, good. Slowly down, nice and controlled. Hold, breathe, and lift and sit tall, good. Nice deep breath, bring it back. And hold, and lift, good. Nice deep breath, bring it back. And hold, breathe, and sit tall, good. Okay, coming down onto the mat, last circuit. So, one crunch, one toe tap. So, tilt that pelvis towards you, pull the belly button into the spine. Legs are coming up into tabletop. And off we go. Let's crunch. Release down. And toe tap. And crunch. Breathe and hinge from the hips. Don't let that knee angle change. Tap. Crunch. Breathe and toes. And crunch. Really nice, pushing that back into the mat. Don't let it arch up, especially on those toe taps. Crunch. Breathe and tap. Good. Breathe, crunch, and tap. And let's finish on the crunch. And release down, good. Over onto our front, ready with our shoulder taps. So, high plank position, take a nice deep breath. Hands under the shoulders. And up into high plank. Remember, we're not letting those hips swing from side to side. Belly button to the spine, and off we go. Tap, and tap. Good. Nice and controlled. Squeeze the glutes. Lifting through those kneecaps. And tap. Good. Tap, and tap. Good. Almost done. Keep it going. Tap. Last round. Tap, and hips staying nice and still. Tap, breathe, tap, and release down. Good. Okay, heading into our plank, last plank today. So, nice deep breath, belly button pulled into the spine, elbows under the shoulders, hands in parallel. Let's go into plank. Nice deep breath, thumbs down, nice neutral spine, and leg lift, and lower. Good. Lift, breathe, and lower. Good, keep the hips level. Lift, nice deep breath, and lower. Good. Lift, and down. Nice. Lift, and lower. Almost done. Keep it going. Lift, breathe, lift, and thumbs down, core strong. Squeezing those glutes. Last one, lift, and release down. Okay, over onto our backs. Crunch and C curve to finish. So, nice deep breath. Legs are coming up into the air. Pushing that back into the mat. Ready, and off we go. Crunch. Lower under control. Crunch. Now you'll see it doesn't have to be a big movement. It just needs to be controlled. Breathe. Crunch. And lower. Good. Crunch. And down. Crunch. And lower. Nice deep breath. Crunch. Lower. Crunch. and down. Really nice, deep breath, crunch, control it, keeping those legs really still. Crunch, and down, crunch, breathe, and release down. Okay, up for our C curves, last exercise. Nice deep breath, shoulders back and down, extend the arms out, take a nice deep breath, plant the feet, and we are coming back. Hold, and sit tall, good. Take a nice deep breath, coming back. Hold, breathe, belly button's pulled in, and bring it up, good. Coming back, find that point, just when you think you can fall, and bring it up, good. Breathe, sit tall, take it back, hold, and lift, good. Nice deep breath, all the way back, and hold, good. Feet staying flat, and lift, good. Last one, let's go. Hold, breathe, and lift. Really good. Well done. Great work, and I will see you again soon.